Welcome back to Timbers in 30. Jake Ziven, Ross Smith. Time for X's and O's presented by Simple. We're going to break down one of the most common plays in a soccer match, the corner kick. There's maybe more that goes into it than it seems on the surface. We have a center back to show us defensively what the Timbers do. This is from the last match against Vancouver a couple weeks ago.
Well, as a manager, you have three decisions to make in defending corner kicks. Either man mark, which is if you're the attacker, I'm the defender, I'm responsible for you. You can do zonal marking where you're responsible for a space. And so if the ball comes into your area, it's up to you to release yourself and go and win it. Or you can do a mixture of the two. That's what Caleb Porter does with his defending of set pieces.
He's got almost everybody back here, 10 guys in the box. Who's zonal defending, who's man marking?
If we look at it, Darren Mannix here, he's responsible for this area. He's zonal marking. Fernando Adi, near the middle of the goal, he's responsible for there. If we highlight Jake Leeson and his area, if the ball comes into, he's going to come and collect. One final player, Darlington Nagbe. Pedro Morales for Vancouver Whitecaps has stayed back, and so he is just patrolling this area in case an attacker comes in late.
6 more guys, they're man marking. I can see them, a couple of them. They're getting close. Liam Ridgewell, Nat Borchers, close to their counterparts.
Yep.
You always hear touch tight. You hear that term talking about defending corner kicks. What does that mean?
What it means, if you come, well, you come towards me. I was preparing you. You might have to get on the weights today.
Okay, yeah.
So touch tight would be that simple enough. You can touch the player. Okay. That you're within an arm's length distance, or you're enough to affect their run. If you sit off the player, such as the ability and the leap of players in this league now, that if they get a run on you, they've got a running jump on it. Half a yard is all they need. So you get touch tight to try and throw them off their path in which they're going. And as you highlighted, you see Liam Ridgewell and Nat Borchers here, they're touch tight to their men. But if we just look at Nat Borchers, he has a block that comes on him. And so Borchers goes around this way, whereas Kendall Wasson, he comes around. And this is where I feel the value of a mixture comes into play. Because Nat Borchers, he gets picked here, he makes up the ground, but if you watch, you've got 2 players in a zonal position there as a safety net to make sure that they can help and support you. So if we roll it on, Nat Borchers has to go underneath the block, ball comes in, and Darren Mannix, he does his job there. He releases himself, he goes, wins it, and he supports Liam Ridgewell as well, whose man had run off him. And from there, this is where I think the Timbers are so quick. It's a second phase, they squeeze towards the ball, and then they break. If we just look, Diego Valeri, he didn't come into play. With him staying high up, he forced 2 Vancouver Whitecaps defenders to stay back. And so from here, this is why the Timbers can transition so quickly. They've got the pace. They've got a man up with Diego Valeri, who's in acres of space, a slightly better ball, and he's in. But it just shows you if the Timbers can keep their structure defensively, how quick they can break going the other way as well.